there's the picture in the book. So we made a wrong turn, but it turns out the wrong turn got us over to see the boat. That is the boat sitting right on the edge there. Okay, so it's like the night before the big cruise. We're at the northwest dock. We're searching for the Caledonia. These are some real vessels here. I wonder if this is it. The train vessel. I don't know. Anyhow, what a cool place this is. There's nothing, can't see any sea rays there. Like I say, it's an incredible dock, and there's no sea rays in sight. Not a one. So it's called the Fisherman's Terminal. It's had a great dinner there. It's quite an extraordinary place. And the Caledonia is all the way down at the end of it. The large boats are. There's the overall view of the marine. Little Sam. Hey, Sam. Hey, cutie pie.
Here's your pencil, Rob.
Well, you look pretty comfortable on this seat, don't you? Yes, you do.
Nice doggy. Are you good?
That was nice of them to go get this new furniture for us, wasn't it? So there's the picture in the book. And here's the genuine article. Minus Sam.
This week. If it rolls over a couple times, feel free to win. I don't need the 80 that someone got 2 weeks ago. I'll take the 12.
It's what, dear? I won.
That's true.
What's this about Sea Magazine coming on board?
That all fell through.
Oh, darn it. I subscribed to that. I loved it then and then.
I had never heard of that magazine, actually.
Sensational out here.
Yeah.
The lady.
And the name of this is?
Bowling.
Okay, and go.
Ready? We're going to make a loop like
I gotta
this.
try and do it
Right.
now without any
This
help.
is the rabbit.
There's the rabbit.
This is the tree.
Okay.
The rabbit comes out of the hole, around the tree, and back in the hole.
Now, this thing is laying over here.
Beautiful. Now let's see, Greg, how the hell does this not go again? I've forgotten all that stuff already.
Listen, let me tell you, I was sitting there trying to do a bowl and I could...
So anyway, here we are. We've had the class all day, tired of class now, and we're still bringing new furniture on the boat. Never learned, and I need somebody to push me because I'm too lazy to learn it. So this is working good for me.
You had fish yet?
No?
No? I'm wondering if it's going to be a little tough like the other night.
Wouldn't dare.
I'm going to take a picture here of how roughing it is so I can show something
Yeah, roughing.
when I get home how tough it's been here. You know. Sam, where's your dinner, Sam? Huh?
They just get better.
Where's Sam's
First
dinner?
night, this is...
Okay, here's Jim's bed. Separated by the little mirror and closet, and here's Greg's bed. Mine looks like that too, and the pillows are all on it. And there's our little, not too low, shower and bath.
are the end two, and the little circle in the center is the position of the buoy itself.
Come on, photographer, let's get to
I'm
work.
sorry, one below it by the point. All right, so we want into, so I guess we'll go right to the center.
So if it looks like 0.9, put 0.9. If it looks like 0.8, put 0.8 in.
Okay, but
How much
don't
is-
just go 845 or.
Well, the GPS will do all that. You'll have a real intimate relationship with that anchor.
No, you might have a valve those. At 1223 theoretically, but stand not necessarily because the water can still be moving.
Exactly, but we're gonna refer to, we're not gonna get involved with the other. That's a step beyond what we're doing. So we're gonna refer to slack. So low water slack is roughly, and you notice I keep
Sure.
emphasizing roughly and about, because that's the way all this works. Okay, so we know when we get out here,
We're going to hit the main body of the Puget Sound at roughly
it's
slack.
roughly low water slack.
Where's the time at?
Right here.
20, oh, I see.
23:22, and local is 9:22, so 9 and 7 is 23. Where do y'all need to be, Val? Boat you were on. You
I
always
just wondered.
get the bigger ones.
Yeah. There's that famous,
If you're mechanically oriented. I'll start over there in the far right. There's a, you probably can't see it, but there's a 12-volt panel with 3 lights on it.
Yep.
That runs basically the 12-volt, and it's a little light.
firing them up.
Good. Yes.
With these high scooter, do you?
No, I left them all. I let them all work. Yeah.
The hot tub. So Jim, all we got to do is watch this time?
Watch and learn.
Watch and learn.
Yeah. All right. There.
Yeah, this is a quick reference.
Navigation rules.
That's what I need, is one of those, right? West Marine, you think? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
Ah. So here we have some wonderful food being prepared in the galley. Isn't this amazing? We might as well be a major cruise ship. We're taking on water here. This stuff takes hours. Sam, what are you making all this noise about, huh, Sam? Calm down. You don't like that sound, do you?
Well, it's a 79.
79.
79.
It's a little creepy.
Well,
Place until that other boat gets out. Like, you see those?
here we're kind of drifting to the shore. Boy, I don't like this at all. So we got a green light. Man, you can hardly see that green light.
Okay, Rob,
This wind is pushing us into this tiny ass block. We got people waiting to watch us crash, bump, but already here. something?
A floating wall.
A floating wall. The whole damn thing goes down. So you can just leave that tight because the whole wall goes down. God, is that amazing? Oh, it's so close to that wall. And going down.
Right there, we can walk down. It's not going to get him. Same way with what we're going.
We're down. Like that. Glad I didn't have to drive it.
And we're going to go into Show Harbor and Starboard side too.
We got this fabulous food just sitting here waiting for us. And you did a hell of a job.
Oh, I don't know about that. Thank you. Trying hard not to yell, and I can't ever be sure I'm being heard.
Yeah. Look at how damn high these boats are off the water, huh?
Now, what you'll probably have to do is drop a loop.
So we're still trying to get this sucker up to this down. There we go. This thing isn't all that wide here neither. It's good, it's deep.
Excuse me, an ETA, and of course that's
Two
blown out of the
dashes.
water. We didn't.
That's a
So now we need
transponder.
another ETA.
Oh yeah. Come over on the radar and reflect transponder reflects back 2 dashes. I don't know if that's the right one. There it is right there.
Can you work on a new ETA?
Transponder. Now where did that thing go?
Well, work us out an ETA from.
As I'm talking to myself, we're coming up this line here to right there. Just so happens we set ourselves up to be parallel with this Raycon, which is showing 2 dashes. So as we get right up there, this ought to be right to the side of us, to our left. And as we get closer and closer over here, this being us, that Raycon being over there, those are the 2 dashes. That's the transponder that is the transponder return right there. And it isn't on all the time. It only is on every 2 or 3 sweeps. So that's the Raycon, and then you just have to wait till you see that thing dashing out like that. But when it gets down here and closer, then we'll be close to it. We're underway.
Yes. It wasn't all that late, you know, it's like 8:30 or 9 o'clock at night. And we're watching all the lights, and then we heard the boombox come on, they started playing the limbo. All these people around. So this is where we're heading for now.
Say Tom.
We're heading for right here.
They have one of those, they don't use it, they go up and push it. Press the button, you watch it, you see it going there, and then the helmsman stands back, and there's a seat to sit on.
Cruising along in this great big beautiful boat here. And soon it will be cocktail hour. from the bridge. It's a little too chilly out here. We're doing our 10, it's about 10 knots, which is about 11 and a half miles an hour. And it's been a great day. And there's our hot tub, only it isn't, of course, being used. We're going to turn once more over here. We're going to go back into the bay here, and we're going to anchor out for the night. That ought to be interesting.
The water.
Where the water's boiled up. Yeah, exactly.
Whoa, there's a shark.
Now, I didn't cause that.
We got the little seals on the buoy. As we make our turn. Fort Ludlow coming up the anchor. It's Wednesday and we're back underway. And lo and behold, we got a submarine right out there. We just got the anchor up. This was Port Ludlow, where we stayed all night, anchored right there. And it was a beautiful evening. Great dinner. And now we're heading out to Friday Harbor.
What is this right in here?
That's
Right.
Hood Canal.
Yeah, I think this is it. It's him right up here. No, that's the wrong.
Trying to come into Friday Harbor here and we lost an engine for some reason.
As far down the end of the line as you can. Yes, and then we can pin the line from up on the boat.
Now, but if the wind's
Friday. So I just spent some delightful time at the Front Street Ale House. And there we are. And happy hour starts in just a half an hour out on the ship. So we'll kill a little time here looking at boats. Here's where the ferry boat comes in for this Friday Harbor place. This is a great little place. A wonderful little tourist place. Tackless, good name. So the ferry boat's coming in here. And it's getting close to happy hour. This delightful little Friday Harbor. So we're going to head back to the boat, I couldn't have said it better. Here we are. Friday Harbor is the name of the place in the San Juan Islands in Washington, state of Washington. If you're making weather any better than this, I don't know where it is. Boy, did we luck out. The variety of the boats is really amazing. It's a good scamper. If there's such a thing as Bayliner heaven, this is it. The Northwest. Bayliners are everywhere. And here we are. Like Bob the owner says, I went from a boat to a ship. And that's a little truth in that. Hey, Jimbo!
Hello. You abandoned ship.
No, I started happy hour early.
Why that? The diesel fuel get on there, and suddenly we're slipping about, and I'm trying to figure out there where there was, and so even though
Now
you
it
walked
is.
around here, it's now over here.
Standing right there, it is Who can tell? I don't know. I mean, could hit a rubber pipe.
It's gone under and slid.
Here. So 2-0. We then went the next.
It's
Girder
obviously someplace, like we've decided, it's someplace we're not looking.
And what's going to happen is it'll rattle out.
Bob, do you want?
He's got the best remarks. Won't repeat that again, though, on the video, will you,
Julia
Tom?
Roberts movie. I just gave 643 blowjobs, and then she said, "By the way, I'm pretty tired," and sat down. I guess I didn't see that.
What movie is that?
What was it?
Remember what your father told you one time? You're either very brave or very dumb.
And dinner is served.
Sorry, I didn't get your
Wow. That's what we say every night, isn't it? Don't we say that every night almost? God. It's gonna be tough to go back to regular food, let me tell you.
This is regular food. I eat it.
How can you possibly stay so slim eating like this all
Looking
the
for
time?
those tea handles.
Yeah.
Actually, I was surprised. Once you get down there, it is warm, and you do start sweating down there.
Today, the trick is, so today's trick, here we are in Friday Harbor, sitting right about here. We're going to come out and we're going to manually go up here, find our way around here, find our way around here. Somewhere through this, through this patch. Oh, okay, up here. The point I want to get at here, though, for my future references, the goal is to get through this Deception Pass.
Deception Pass is that the current can hit 6 knots, and you want to get through there at ebb, where you have flat water, and you do not want to go through either direction with the currents because you also have very significant riptides through there, according to what we were being told this morning. We go through here, and then we will wander on down, and we will ultimately
end up there, right?
End up somewhere down here.
Right.
Now, one of the interesting facets as we go through is that the buoy markings, remember it's red right returning, is red on the right hand side, but only to somewhere through here. And we have to be aware that they will switch and we will suddenly have green buoys on our starboard side, because somewhere in here the map makers say, well, you could be red right returning coming north.
Sure.
And
so what we had to do here is we had to find Deception Pass and the current and find out what time we want to get through there. Now, we made a couple mistakes, but we finally got it figured out. But the point I want to make here that's interesting here is you find out when you want to be at that pass. Then you work completely backwards to find out what time you're going to leave the dock. So we figured we got to leave the dock at roughly 9:30 so that we'll get to that pass when the current is slack. Because the current can get 5 or 6 knots, and if you got a boat that's only going 7 or 8 knots, you don't want to try that. So there's a lot to this. I'm gonna the work never ends. Come on, startup though. We are still. So we're off from Friday Harbor. The other side okay, or?
Yeah, I'm not concerned with the port side right now.
You mean with the starboard?
No, I'm not concerned with the port side. You know what
What he said.
Rob, what kind of stuff you getting us into here, huh? This kind of stuff doesn't happen when I'm
This is the
driving.
nitty gritty now.
Huh?
Okay. What is that red? Okay.
Yeah, here comes.
Thanks.
Just as we suspect.
would you like me to tell you?
No, don't worry about Bob. We'll pull the throttle, put it back on the half.
I couldn't get it to pick up the ferry.
And as soon as Rob gets us settled on the one heading, we're still swinging to the right.
us out here in the middle of a big body of water and drive us around in circles, but rather than go through some of these tighter little areas. Makes it more fun.
Well, and we learned a lesson today. Don't be so casual about our navigation.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. We're past Coffin Rock anyhow, but.
And I think there's room for us to pass him on.
So, you found the best seat, huh?
It appears to be.
Deception Pass. Now, do you think we have enough room to pass this guy on the side?
I know for a fact that the answer is no. It's all public lands. This is all park over.
It's the question of whether we're coming up on this guy too fast
Oh, I think we is.
before we can squeeze Deception Pass. Coming up on those guys.
Looks like a Bayliner, but there's no fender hanging over the side.
Oh, come on.
Right straight up
The
there.
wind's gonna blow you away from it if you try to pick it up in the port side.
We're gonna have to pick it up. That tug's gonna shove his barge right through here.
Exactly what I was gonna come.
Starboard side, you find someone with
And measure and depth. And although it's not supposed to be going on, there's more need to be going on. And the only time we had any difficulty at all was in Acapulco.
Bet you'd like some mussels.
He's getting.
You're gonna give him a couple of beers. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I said, well, yeah, maybe we'd like a couple. Yeah, mussels sound good. He said, I'll bring you a couple of bags.
I was gonna bring him back.
We'll see
How
what
much is the bag? A bushel?
I just let those guys.
You're a sweetheart. Thank you.
Good one.
Thanks so much. And we'll look forward to seeing you.
I wish I could be out doing this.
Appreciate it. Thank you very, very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Don't work too hard. Good.
What you got there, Ron? Let's see.
Signs are all big. It's all ugly. Don't send my mother into it.
What do you got there, anyways?
Got some Pin Cove mussels, world famous.
World famous.
Yep.
Yeah.
You go.
The bag was bigger than this grocery bag.
Wow.
They were really too
Do
big.
you eat those raw or?
No, it's a boil. You cook them, and when you cook them, they pop
raw,
open.
but they have poison.
They're really, really chewy.
You scoop the. You get
Not like you and I think they are. These are kind
scoop
of
the
nice.
center out of them.
Mhm. And dip lots of butter and make a mess on the table. And I think the back deck
Do the
is
new table.
probably the right place for these.
Did Stacy and Carter show you the show we got last night?
So anyway, we're sitting in here in a place called Penn Cove. Penn Cove, we're anchored right up at this end here. And over here is where they process these mussels. So we're just anchored here for the night. And the place where they do the mussels and stuff is right off the shore here. It's where the guy came out and gave us the mussels. So we're going to try some mussels here. And I've got the course figured out for tomorrow.
Fresh Pin Cove mussels.
All right.
Now,
Sounds like I'm
say
missing a great
Say
conversation.
this into the camera.
Sounds like I'm missing a great conversation,
Yeah.
huh? I'm not.
He's a voyeur.
I understand it's time to eat.
Ooh, how wonderful.
You said, come on and sit down.
Ooh.
Dinner is served, right?
Hey.
Alrighty then.
Roughing it again tonight,
Oh,
right?
it's
Another humdrum.
Another
Thursday night.
Yep, yeah, another boring meal, looks like here, huh? Yeah, uh-huh.
wow.
Our simple lunch, as Curtis called it, huh?
Wow.
Man, does that look tasty.
beach over there. So we approached the beach and didn't realize.
Swirling behind them.
Something more typical Alaskan charter boats. That 38 Bayliner looks pretty decent. Again, the gallant crew has got the boat docked. Quit laughing. Here's seafood dinner tonight. Look at this. See how much this thing goes up and down?
Do we want to bring the...
So these docks float up and down. And this is, check this out. Obviously the water gets up pretty high here. Satellite shot of the way we come in. Cool.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard of a trip in, was it?
Quite a boating ground, huh?
Yeah.
We go back, Seattle,
Sure, we'll go back straight
same
across.
way.
It'll be a very short trip other than the
And
locks.
there.
The locks are busy at the...
Do the locks, and we're right back down in that lake.
All right, well, off I go for the drugstore. Thanks.
Okay, see ya.
Seattle, Washington. Town. This place thinks it's Frankenmuth. Yeah, and they said beware of the pastries. Uh-huh. Looks like we're going to get a weather change here tonight, and our last night.
In time at which that boat that is on the grid is a free-floating
Oh.
based on tide tables. Quick, tide tables!
Tide tables.
Right here.
I can't tell where it's come up much since we got here.
Yeah, with happy hour, well
That
in
makes it more
hand.
fun.
Sure, then you can just come up with any figure.
Now, which boat are you talking about? This one right
One
next?
on the grid right over here.
It's over there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was really cool.
Taken my bet and immediately gone down last night, I would have owed you $100. It took you less than 15 minutes once you got down there to find it.
You would have been in there.
You would have been in there, and I would have been happy to pay because I did not believe anyone was going to find that.
Right.
Someone bow in down there.
Where did the poor little dog go?
Bow's on the starboard back.
I think he's gonna back in.
I think he's going to get a lot of advice from this group right here,
Yes,
right? I mean, we
absolutely.
really know how to do this, right? Get a picture of the owner of this mega yacht,
At work.
and he's telling us
Bob
what
hard at work.
how tough life is, right?
I did have a guy from Colorado said, I paid you $5,000 to take me on a boat ride to San Juan and back. You're having more fun than I am.
This is the poor food that we have every night.
What are the
This is salmon cooked on a cedar plank with a beautiful sauce, beautiful fresh vegetables. The wine can use some improvement, but Francie, I will accept.
Jim?
What?
Jimbo, introduce yourself, and you're from where?
Jim Morton. I live in Tiburon, California, and I am here because I'm going down with some college roommate on a Grand Banks 52 down the Intercoastal this fall, and I need some practical experience.
Great. So that's going to be another tough night of.
No,
Gotta
we're not
choke
going to
it all
eat this
down,
well.
right?
We're not going to eat this well, except for the nights I take him out to dinner.
Cranking up and shoving on. Black diamond mints are towing, so amazing how hard it is to see these damn logs it's being towed. Doesn't show up on the radar at all.
Goes Victoria Passenger Ferry.
Yeah, that goes so that we're going to be crossing his back.
Yes. Hey, big guy, where's your ball, huh?
It's in a warehouse. I'll be right back.
So here we are, still fueling up.
Back on the dipstick again?
Ain't nothing like buying 2,000 or 3,000 gallons.
Raining.
It's raining.
Right.
Good news is we're inside. Hey, there she is. All right, we're down here checking the fuel. The most modern, the most accurate way available. With the good old dipstick right into the tank. Kind of just like checking your oil there.
How much is in there?
There's about 8 inches in there.
How long have you been down here?
It's been like about 3 days.
How many total gallons have we got going?
Well, we're bringing out at least 2,000 gallons, right? 2,000.
Okay.
And this is the most intense trawler training that I've got going. This is the most hands-on, and I understand you got some hands-on training too. So.
Yeah.
Major ecological disaster and
I was thinking more along the lines of pleasure the Okay, Jimbo, let's see that rain suit.
How much have we pumped in?
We get 2030.
2030, thank you.
So it's hours later of the same day. We still got this big ship waiting for us to get out of the gas pump. Sun is out. What are we going to, 28? We're going to go to 2,800 gallons. Underway. Anyhow, we're heading back into port.